Right now, we want to get over to Greg Payne, who is in Lee's Summit. Greg, what is it like on the Missouri side this morning?
Yeah, well, I want to show you real quick. We got plows. As I was mentioning to you on 50 highway, we've seen some plows going up and down the highway, and that's a live look right there. They're trying to clear out a lot of that ice and a lot of that slush that you've been talking about. We've also been mentioning about, this wintry mix, but one of them really big things also is the wind. Take a look at the flag right there, the American flag. If you can see it off in the distance, it's moving, and quite a few flags over here near Troop A headquarters in Lee Summit. Those flags are moving, but want to go back to that ice because that's one of the main things that we've been talking about. And I was mentioning to you, how this wintry mix, and when it gets real cold like this, everything just turns into kind of like a sheet of ice. Take a listen right here to the sound of this grass right here. It kind of sounds like that Mahomes crunch right here. And take a look. You guys were talking about the power outages and with the trees and everything like that. Look at this branch here. It's completely covered in ice. And as you were mentioning, with some of your larger trees, as they build up with ice like this, they start to weigh down, and you are probably going to see a large number of power outages and everything like that. Now, as for the roadways, as I was mentioning before, it gets very slick. There are going to be some spots that don't look like it's as bad as, it really is. It may look like it's just slush, but you want to be mindful if you are driving on the roads, if you have to drive on the roads, to just be careful. Give yourself a little bit of extra time during your commute, because some of these spots are very slick, and it just doesn't look like it's as bad as it really is. So just be mindful of that. Been kind of monitoring, 50 highway, and haven't seen really much traffic. I don't know if that has to do with people being on vacation. I know you guys had mentioned there might be some folks that are heading back home from vacation. So if you are, having to travel on the roads, whatever reason it might be, please be mindful that, some of the conditions, it's just very slick out here. Just be careful. Give yourself some extra time. I know we're saying this over and over again, but it's because it's so important to make sure that you follow that, guys.
Very true, Greg. And I'll tell you what, it may sound the same as Mahomes Crunch, but I can tell you Mahomes Crunch is much more enjoyable than the view of what we're seeing out there. So we thank you for putting up with it.
I agree with you.
Yeah, all right, good deal. Get in the car, go thaw out. It's 6:08 right now.
And now is a really great time to download the KCTV5 News app in case you lose power because of this storm. You can continue to watch us through the app and get weather alerts sent directly to you all day long.